Hello there, all you lovely people. Once again, this is Dax. We're going to be discussing another meditation in this video. This particular one will be a meditation that I stumbled across, and it will deal with how you can directly communicate with your soul. Now, first things first, if you like the content of this video, please do me a favor, reach down there, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and there's also a bell icon up there. If you click that, it will inform you whenever I post anything new to the channel. Doing this will help the channel out a lot. Now, this particular meditation, I'm not going to claim that I discovered it, because I don't see how other people couldn't have discovered it too. It was a pretty simple meditation to stumble across, but it was new to me. And so I'm going to approach it from that standpoint. The meditation that I will be showing you is new to me. Maybe it will also be new to you. Who knows? I stumbled across this meditation while attempting to lucid dream. That was actually the intention. There's a practice that you can use to lucid dream where you lay in bed, you imagine that you're walking down a flight of stairs. The deeper down the stairs you go, the deeper you go into your own mind. Eventually, the body falls asleep, the mind stays awake, and voila, you are in a lucid dream. For me, this is not what happened because my body never fell asleep. I stayed awake through the entire process, and as a result, I wound up in this other meditative experience, the one that I'm going to share with you here in just a little bit. What the meditation consisted of is I did lay there, I imagined myself walking down this staircase, and it was an open staircase. It wasn't like I was going down through a tunnel or a series of rooms or anything. It was a wide open staircase, just some handrails on the side, and I could see vast distances out around me in the vision of my imagination. The staircase that I was envisioning while doing this meditation, I could see clearly all around me. What happened as I was going down this staircase is I soon figured out that I was walking down my chakras. For some reason, as I walked down this staircase, I descended. I don't think I started at the crown chakra. I think I started somewhere in between the third eye chakra and the throat chakra. But I was descending through my chakras as I walked down this staircase. So far, I've done this for 3 nights in a row, and I had some interesting things happen in each night. I'll give you a brief summary of what happened each night during the meditation. The first night that I did this meditation, it was the night when I discovered how to do this meditation. I was walking down this staircase, and it was a blue sky around me, but there were all these black things floating around in it. And, well, I need to explain something real quick here. I am guilty of the same thing that a lot of other people who meditate are guilty of. Anyone who's into meditation and higher consciousness and anything like that, we tend to be fascinated by our upper chakras. We're fascinated by the crown chakra. We're fascinated by the third eye chakra. A lot of times people are not interested in the throat chakra because most people do not understand that that is your power to create chakra. People don't see it as having any real importance, so they like to skip it. But then we're also really fascinated by the heart chakra. But when you get down into the lower 3 chakras, the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra, and the base chakra, well, our egos kind of kick in and we're like, well, we're too good to worry about those chakras. We're not interested in them, The survival chakra, who cares? The sex chakra, well, might be fun, but basically, who gives a shit? And of course the solar plexus chakra, that is your relationship with other people chakra. But basically the bottom three chakras, those are your survival chakras, those are your materialistic chakras. And so people who are of a spiritual bent just are not interested in those three chakras. As a result, we like to sit around doing all kinds of work with the crown, the third eye, and the heart. Once again, we like to ignore the throat chakra too. But we spend all this time clearing these upper chakras and getting them open and functioning, but we just neglect those bottom three chakras, because as far as we're concerned, we think they're already taken care of. So I was going down this staircase, and once again, I quickly figured out that I was walking down through my chakras. That's what I was seeing. And I was seeing these black things kind of flitting around in the blue sky around me off in the distance. And about the time I hit the solar plexus chakra, it was like I hit a layer of sludge. It was like a swamp just right there at the solar plexus chakra. Because just like most people who are into this, I didn't really consider it that important to work on my lower chakras. So my upper chakras were pretty clean, pretty clear. Then I hit that solar plexus chakra and boom, just a pool of sewage. Just right there, all the crud that I've never bothered to clean out because I didn't think it was that important. Or at the very least, I didn't think that it was as important as the upper chakras. I actually have been doing a lot of work on my solar plexus chakra for about the last year now. But I hit that solar plexus chakra and it was just sludge. There was a part of me that wanted to snap out of it. It was like, okay, we've gone as far as we're going to go this time. We are going to snap out of it and end the meditation. I chose not to do that. I was like, I am going to walk down the stairs right into the sewage. And so I put my hands on the handrails and just started forcing my way down into the crud. And inside the crud, there were skeletons in it. A few of them were human, but it was mostly fish skeletons swimming around in this sludge. And I kept trying to contact these skeletons, and I kept trying to communicate to them and ask them, why are you here? Why is this sludge here? At first, I wasn't getting any response from them because I was either thinking the idea or I was speaking it physically. I finally figured out that if I had the version of me in the vision speak the words, then the skeletons would respond to me. They would talk back, but only if it was the version of me inside the meditation that was speaking. It's like they couldn't hear me if I was trying to talk to them in any other way. So I was talking to them, trying to determine why this sludge was here, and I was honestly asking questions. One thing you'll hear me harp on over and over and over again in my videos is the importance of brutal self-honesty. It's the importance of facing things about yourself that you don't want to admit are there and getting down to the actual cause of the problem. So that's what I was doing, is I was questioning these skeletons and trying to figure out why all of this was there. So that was the first night. And I was fascinated enough by this meditation that I wanted to do it again. I did not feel at the time that I had made any real progress. but I saw potential for progress, and also I found it fun. I thought that it was just fun walking down this staircase through my chakras. I was enjoying the process, even though I had hit sludge at the solar plexus. So I went in the following night and I did it again. This time intentionally, this time on purpose. And this time, the sky was clear and bright blue. And I kept walking down the staircase the same way I did before. I was starting to figure out that even though I didn't realize it, I had actually made a lot of progress the night before. I had actually done a lot of healing. Because this time when I hit the solar plexus chakra, I did not hit sludge. I did not hit slime at all. I did not hit any skeletons either. When I hit the solar plexus this time, there were these lava fields, these black rock magma fields. I decided to leave the staircase and walk around on the rocks there for a while. And I started having this intuitive feeling that what I was supposed to do was to make the black rock erupt into red glowing lava again. So this owl appeared. I know this all sounds very dreamlike. This wasn't even a lucid dream. I was thoroughly awake the entire time. But there was this owl here. And so I started asking the owl if I was actually supposed to turn this field back into active red glowing lava. And I wasn't getting any response from the owl. I felt like the owl had the wisdom but not the ability to communicate it to me directly. It didn't have the ability to speak, and so it couldn't actually answer my question. Once again, it was the version of me in the vision that was speaking, because that seems to be the only way that anyone in this vision was able to hear what I was saying. And so I placed right next to the owl the vision of this woman. There's this woman that I have a very high regard for her intelligence. I saw her as a woman who would have the wisdom of the owl, but because she was a human, she could actually speak to me. And so I asked her about this. Once again, I asked her, am I supposed to turn this rock field back into active lava? And she said yes. And so I asked her why. When I asked her why, I don't remember exactly what she said at this point, but it was something along the lines of, it will open up lines of communication, which didn't make much sense to me, but her job there was to translate what I was seeing, so I trusted her. In the meditation, I transformed all of this black lava field into active red lava, and I was standing in the lava just fine. It didn't hurt or anything, but I transformed it into active lava, and all of a sudden I saw this image of my body, of the solar plexus chakra and the throat chakra, and this line of fire just connected the two. And the two chakras were talking. The two chakras were working together to open each other up. So anyway, that's what happened to me the second night. The third night that I did this meditation, I appeared on the staircase. I was walking down the staircase again. But this time, I went down further. I noticed that I wasn't in the solar plexus chakra. I was in the sacral chakra now. I saw a bunch of animals looking at me. And I'm not quite certain why. It will require additional investigation. I remember for a fact a white tiger with bright blue eyes. Seems like there's a parrot and a squirrel and humpbacked whales were there. But I just saw a bunch of animals in this chakra looking back at me, and I wasn't entirely certain why. Anyway, those are my adventures that I've had with this meditation I'm about to show you so far. And I think that it's time that I get around to having a guided meditation so that you can do the same thing. Let's do that. Sounds like fun. Okay, so this is the part where I normally say, find yourself a comfortable place to sit. I'm going to be sitting. Like I said before, though, I discovered this on accident while attempting to lucid dream. So I was laying down, and the other 2 times I've done this, I was laying down as well. So I'm going to say it's your choice. You know, lay down if you want, sit up if you're worried that you might actually fall asleep. Just use your own better judgment on which one you do, but get comfortable in some way. And now you simply visualize yourself standing on an infinite staircase. It just goes down an infinite distance. And there are handrails on the side of the stairs. You can make the stairs whatever you want them to be, but have some kind of safety railing there so that you don't have a worry about falling off the staircase. So it's just a staircase of your choosing with handrails down the side. But everything else is wide open. You can see the sky, you can see the horizon, whatever it is. So you're standing on this staircase, and you just start walking down. One foot, the other foot. Back to the first foot, back to the second foot. Just continually walking down this staircase. Keep going. Don't stop. Just keep walking down the staircase. One foot after the other. Keep going. If you get distracted by something, if your focus, if your ability to maintain the mental image falters, just go right back to center. Just like I tell you on all my meditations. If you lose the image, go right back to center and build it again. And as you're walking down this staircase, practice solidifying the image that you're seeing. Strengthen your ability to see what is in your mind's eye. And take some time to look around you and see what the sky is doing. See what the ground below you is doing. If there even is ground below you. Just whatever is around you. Take some time to look around at whatever is going on outside of the staircase. Now, one mistake that you will be in danger of making is you might want to control what you're seeing. You might want to change things. You might want to see something, and so poof, it appears in your visions. Practice clear-minded observation. Practice the art of not influencing what you're seeing. Simply allow your subconscious to create the imagery without your conscious mind interfering. Remember, the only part that you're actually creating with your mind is the staircase that you're walking down. Everything else is being created by your subconscious. Allow your subconscious to talk to you. Allow your subconscious to show you what's actually happening inside of you. As I discovered, I was walking down my chakras. I never made the decision for the chakras to be a part of this meditation in any way. It simply happened. So the simple act of walking down this staircase, you are walking down your chakras. You are seeing what's happening in your chakras. So enough of me distracting you. Go back to the image of these stairs. Continue watching and simply observe. Simply see what you are being shown. As you see the imagery appear in your vision, use the version of yourself that is in the vision to start asking questions. Ask the things around you, what do you mean? Why are you here? What is it that you're trying to tell me? Me, I just saw a bird fly by me in mine. But ask questions. Use the version of you in the vision to ask questions. And learn from what you're seeing. Just keep walking down the stairs. Eventually, at some point, you may want to leave the stairs. If your journey deeper into your soul leads you to a place where you can get out and walk around, it's your choice if you wish to do that. It is through the staircase that you can go deeper into yourself. But you may determine that it is important that you get out and explore to find out what's going on. Use your own intuition to decide which. Continue doing this for as long as you wish. Once again, I am Dax Allred. I love you very much, and until next time.